The situation at the Abuja airport at the weekend as passengers face long delays and many unsure of making it to Lagos owing to the scarcity of aviation fuel.
What's the time now? This is almost to 8 p.m.
In Lagos, passenger numbers around the Muritala Mohammed Airport 2 appears to have dipped as the terminal is home to Dana and Aero contractors, both airlines not operating at this time. The flight display board in the check-in area tells the story of limited flights, 34 for the day, with the last for 6:50 p.m. A passenger meant to fly in the evening now has to wait 3 hours.
I booked, I think, like a week ago. I booked to Dubai. I just returned back from Dubai. I'm supposed to go back to Abuja now. But getting to this place, they've shifted the flight till 10 after 8.
From the board display, early flights to Akure and Warri left about 1 hour and almost 2 hours 23 minutes after the initial departure time. A Max Air flight to Port Harcourt for 11:50 a.m. had not departed by 3:21 p.m., while Ibom Air's 9:45 a.m. flight to Uyo departed at 2:34 p.m. The long delays also come with an increase in fares.
The one I booked initially on Ibom was a return flight. It cost about 126,000 naira. Unfortunately, the one I booked just one way now, it's 7,500. It's quite expensive, and I wonder how many Nigerians can afford this. Knowing very well that the minimum wage is about 30,000 naira. That's like more than almost times 3 your salary minimum wage.
With the persistent scarcity of Jet A1 hitting hard at the airlines, the domestic runway closure also adds to the burden of local carriers at this time as they continue to count their losses.
About 1,000 liters of aviation fuel just to taxi to international and back. At the end of the month, by the time you are operating 10 aircraft from Lagos to other parts of Nigeria with about 8 landings per day out of Lagos, you are already looking at about 900 to 1 billion naira on aviation fuel that you are losing just to taxi to international airport, delaying, halting, being on the queue, and what have you. That is huge.
Beyond the Jet A1 crisis, Nigerian airlines have lost about 40% of their fleet since last year, as the carriers find it increasingly difficult to access foreign exchange for maintenance and their finances continue to deplete. Bukola Joe Kitumbi, Channels Television News.